Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the summary for day 80 and 81. I have made 3 different videos on the catch up for the day 80. So the war have gone on for 80 days and it's a milestone of sort. So I did a catch up video for those that were uninitiated. So I actually have 3. And 2 of them is actually some kind of a joke, some kind of comedy. And if you didn't get that it is just for joke, for fun, you need more life. And because there is already so much joke over the past 24 hours, I will not make another joke about clicking the like button. So please press the like button. And it's a bit funny to see people taking the perspective version of the videos so seriously. So it's kind of hilarious that people think that I will change my style. Do you know that it takes a lot of effort to speak in an accent that is not natural to me? And also for those that watch the Ukrainian perspective, the Ukrainian version, you might not have noticed I'm actually trying to speak American. I'm trying to speak like a American accent with like an American general, maybe like General Patton kind of way. And I think I totally flunked it and I totally failed. So no one have realized that I'm trying to imitate an American general. So so that's that. So anyway, now to the summary for day 80 and 81 for the 14 to 15 May. So first thing first, let me see where I should go first. Okay, Sevastapol. At Sevastapol, the vessel, which is a logistic ship, Vsevolod Bobrov, has docked in Sevastopol. So earlier, it was reported that it was damaged, allegedly by the missile, the anti-ship missile, which suddenly I guess cannot remember the name of the missile. And oh no, so it was actually import. This is posted by the MOD of Russia, Ministry of Defense of Russia. So apparently the Ministry of Defense of Russia is also very disturbed by the allegations of the ship getting destroyed. So them posting these photos just feels so funny. It's like they are triggered as well by all these random accusations of things that did not happen. And moving on to the Odessa front, where we go back to Snake Island again. So we are now 16 down on this. But however, this video is very interesting. It's actually a alleged video of dead Ukrainian soldiers on Snake Island, and I don't intend to play. Okay, I just like no. Okay, so you go and watch it yourself. I don't want to play it here because I don't want to get strikes or anything. So the pro-Russian crowd is very excited, very happy that this is finally proof that the Ukrainian actually landed on Snake Island in a failed attempt to capture the island. However, I do not believe this is sufficient because the video is not clear that the dead soldiers is actually Ukrainian. There is no clear indication those are Ukrainian. And also that why is it in black and white? And why is the video so short? So I do not like this kind of video coming out that is actually so short and unnecessary filter. And for those that say that this is because it's a night vision, that's why it's black and white. Do look at the shadow. There's actually shadow there, and that is the shadow of the sun. So this is not black. This is black and white on purpose. So I don't think those are Ukrainian. Those might be actually Russian. Although the appearance of an N-law on the island is kind of weird. So anyway, it's not conclusive to me. So I just don't buy it. I just prefer a better video than this. So I recommend you guys who are pro-Russian to ignore this footage until we have a better proof. Moving on to Mykolaiv Front, there's no change and update on the Mykolaiv Front. There's no change and update on the Kryvyi Rih. There's no change and update on the Zaporizhzhia Line. Yeah, there's no change and update there. At Mariupol, there are some footage allegedly the Russians using more and more scary weapons to bombard the defenders that are still there, including, I think, if I didn't see wrongly, might be some kind of a termite type of munition. I just kind of scroll through that because it doesn't seem very significant to me. And also there are also some alleged progress that the Russians have reached the center of Azovstal plant. I also didn't take note of that much, so I will take a look deeper later, maybe if I actually spend a bit more time on that. Moving on to the Donetsk Front, there is actually no changes and update around the west of Donetsk city. There at Avdiivka, there is this rumor, or there is this report that the Russians have broke the first line of defense, and they are now at the edge of the city. So some people call it, well, great progress. I actually have no idea how you call it that a big progress. It's just one line of defense. There's probably 10 more inside. So, and it's a city, and this is bigger than Popasna, if I'm not wrong. Let me just check Popasna. Yeah, this Avdiivka is actually bigger than Popasna. So don't be too happy about it. This city will take another 2 months at least to conquer. There's no change at this front. Yeah, you know what front is this. And then no changes, no updates. And that's the end of Donetsk Front. At the Luhansk Front, there is actually also no changes. The Russians, basically, they are still attacking Viktorivka and Komishuvakha. There are some footage coming out from Komishuvakha, allegedly, of the Ukrainians are hiding in the bunkers or something like this. Yeah, there's nothing special about that. There is no changes. At Toshkivka, there is some rumors that the Ukrainians retreated, and then the town is actually overrun by Russian forces, but not conclusive. Moving on to Severodonetsk, there's a video come out that of the destruction of the railway bridge. So this is the railway bridge. There's 2 of them, and they got blown up massively. And this video is actually also shown and shared by the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine. So they are very proud of it. Like, really, they are really proud of it. I'm not joking. They say that this is a successful operation to destroy the bridge. Let me show you. So this is from the Ukrainian Defense Ministry. If you see this in Ukrainian. So anyway, for those that are curious, I just press this button and everything is in English. So Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, as you can see, the Special Operation Force soldiers of Ukraine are cooperated with Defense Forces of Ukraine. I have no idea why is this a separate unit. Shouldn't the Special Operation be part of the Defense Forces of Ukraine? Anyway, they have destroyed the communications in the enemy's rear, and as a result of this successful operation, the railway bridges between Rubizny and Severodonetsk were blown up. And however, this is actually not in the rear of any enemy. As you can see, there's no Russian forces around here. It's not the rear. It is actually the front. The Ukrainians basically celebrated the destruction of the bridge that they destroyed to slow down the Russians and call that a success. So, and then they also call it the rear when this is actually the front. This is why you need maps. You need this kind of mapping because it's nonsensical. When you actually see it on the map, then it's like, whoa. So this is the rear of the Russians. Then where's the front? So anyway, moving on. For this entire river crossing front line at the Savinsky Donetsk River, northwest of Lysychansk, there is no clear indication of any success by the Russians that to actually have a secured bridgehead that they can actually continue to send forces across and launch land offense, a land assault into this region controlled by the Ukrainian forces. So far, the lack of progress I have to say that with the lack of progress, we have to call this rather failed attempt by the Russians. But perhaps I'm wrong, because there is information that they are in the middle of Kryvyi Rih, which is some time ago. I forgot to put the date, so I have no idea, and there's no source, so I forgot to put a source as well. So that is everything around 2-3 days ago. So, but other than this, there is actually no clear indication that the Russians have succeeded to take some kind of a bridgehead. And even the rumors that they are attacking civils or capture civils, I think it's nonsensical. I don't think so. And there's also new images coming out at Srebrenica. So now we are in the Izyum Front. At the Izyum Front, there is this images coming out by this YouTube channel. And this is very interesting. This YouTube channel is a pro-Ukrainian one, but somehow they have access to very high-res video of these UAV shots. And you can see this. So it's actually so there are actually many more. If you go and go to Twitter and just search for Srebrenica, which is this spelling, Srebrenica, and the exact location is actually here. This is where the crossing is. It's just weird that this YouTuber guy got such high-res UAV footages and photos. Is just unusual. If you ask me, how could he find exclusive images unless it's given to him by the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine? So I do have to notify you that this is not a very usual thing, that he actually have a higher res images from what we usually get in the social media space. Anyway, continue on in the Izyum Front. There is one change. The Russian forces have captured Derylove. So this is actually the day before's news. This is actually on the day 80 that the Russians has captured Derylove. And fighting continue around this region. There is still not much changes. There is also a lot of analysts and mappers that have declared Dovhenke captured by the Russians. And so far, the only evidence that it was alleged that the Russians has captured Dovhenke was because of this a few photos that was allegedly at Dovhenke. And I think that is the only thing that I have seen that indicates that. I do not want to put it as the Russian. I'm not going to put the flag, the Russian, the pink reddish flag here, because it's not convincing to me. The reason why is because these are all very significant positions, despite they are all small villages. I feel that a capture like this would be significant enough that we should have more clear evidence or clear signs that this is actually captured, or clear images, videos, or something. Whatever that we got is not very conclusive to me, which is why I still gonna want to wait for more information. Unless we're gonna get information that the Russians are attacking Krasnopilia and Dolina, then I will declare Dovhenke as corroborated information that they have captured that. But even that, I don't think they're going to reach here so easily, because of, you can see all this forested area. All these forests are just going to be a massive headache for the Russians as well. So anyway, the map looks more or less correct, even if I didn't indicate this as Dovhenke is captured by the Russians. So I'm just gonna hold it up until I see clearer information. So, or perhaps the Ukrainian Defense Ministry admitted that they have lost the location, or the Russian Defense Ministry say that they have captured the location. The last information I have seen, which is not today's report, I think 1 day or 2 days ago, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry still claims that they are bombarding the Luhansk. So I do not want to indicate that. There is a Bayraktar TB2 shot down over Mankivka, which is around here. So it's very deep into the Kharkiv Oblast, nearing where is this called, the Luhansk border to Kharkiv. So this Bayraktar TB2 might be doing some reconnaissance work around here, and perhaps they are looking for a target to hit around Kupiansk, as this is a major supply line hub. And even at this distance, the Bayraktar TB2 is able to actually fire a missile or rocket into the city, which is only 15 kilometers away, well within range of Bayraktar TB2's weaponry. Moving on to the Kharkiv Front, there is no updates on this region. So May 12, that is someday back, right? I believe, yeah. So May 12th, so there's old news. So far, I think this battle has been given up by the Ukrainians. I haven't seen more information about this fighting at Vsevolod. And there is this rumor that the Ukrainians are forming a big attack at Kozachya Line. Nothing came out of that. I haven't seen anything of that yet. So this is the summary for day 80 and 81. It's actually not a lot of things, as you probably have seen. Everything is probably status quo. So which is also why I skipped a day and didn't do the summary. Instead, I went to do some fun stuff, like 3 different versions of the catch-up videos. So some people enjoyed it, some people hate it. And anyway, this is the summary for day 80 and 81, and I'll see you in the next update.